Can I get some stats? I left my stats. I'm sorry. There we go. First and foremost, happy, blessed Thanksgiving to all that I didn't get a chance to say that to. Thanksgiving is not just about turkey and dressing and all of that. It's just about being thankful for what we are, who we are, and how we are. None of us are who we want to be, but we showing what we used to be. True? We are work in session right now. God is not through with any of us, thank God. But we on our way, and we're heading in the right direction. Now, let me transition to this team headed in the right direction. That was a phenomenal finish. Defensively, that's indicative of who we are and how we play the game of football. Both coordinators, man, Rob and Pat, man, my God, these guys are so darn good. I know you guys question a multitude of things from them, but they're so good, and they've been so consistent through the year. They've exceeded all expectations. We've exceeded all expectations, and I'm really happy where we are. We certainly wanted to take that one extra step last week, and we fell short, but look how we rebounded. Look how we wiped our tears and got back up, got on the horse, and yelled, "Giddy up." And I'm proud of our young men. God, we had to note, and I want you to really blow this up. We had 3 young men today: Travis Hunter, Rock, Isaiah Harge. Rock is Brown, and Isaiah Harge. 3 guys played both ways today. How many times have you seen that in college football? So that is phenomenal. And Harge did his doggone thing on special teams as well, which is phenomenal. I think Travis clinched the Heisman. Thank you, God, for stopping me. Because I almost said something. I think Travis clinched the Heisman with his performance. I think he made a lot of people aware of how ignorant that was with the Thorpe. His performance today, what he had, 3 touchdowns, 100 yards, and an interception. And 2 passes broken up. Should have had another pick. Hit him right in the darn chest. I'm not happy about that, but I'm happy with him. But it's phenomenal. I think Shador proved that he should be right beside him. What he had today? 34 for 41. Oh, my God. 438.5. Wow. LeJontay did the doggone thing today. Will, shoot. Our receivers are tremendous. Special teams were great. I think Mata kicked his first field goal in several weeks. We not giving him an opportunity. I think, was he 1 away from a record?
Yeah, so he got his 10th straight, which tied the CU record.
Oh, wow. So it'll be okay if he does it in the bowl game, right?
Yeah.
So that count?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. So that's great. Opposing team we played, we were not afraid, but just understanding that when a team comes here and, they know they're not going to a bowl, they're going to come at us hard until you force them not to go hard anymore. And I'm thinking that's what transpired. I adore that coach. He had some phenomenal words of encouragement after the game. He's a pillar of consistency in the Big 12. I only think he's had 2 losing seasons in his whole career. That is darn believable. I wish I could just touch the hem of his garment, biblically speaking. But I'm proud of where we are and what we accomplished. I really am. So you want to ask me these crazy questions. I'm not one to go home and watch TV and wish somebody loses so we could go to the bowl game. I don't get down like that. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I may go to Vail or Breckenridge and get on snowmobiles or whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a lot of time on my hands. So I don't know. You guys got any of the ideas, let me know. But so we just had a wonderful time with the seniors, and just seeing that, as well as it didn't hit me to the end of the game that was the last time here that me, Shador, and Shiloh, and Bucky will enjoy that moment with the four of us together. Don't forget Junior. He is it. He's the man. He makes it all go. But that was a wonderful moment. I wanted this to get together and take a picture at the conclusion of the game, which we did. And thank you all that captured it. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Romy, go ahead.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank
Not
you.
just with your kids, but also you walked out with Jimmy before the game.
Yeah.
Just the senior class, can you speak on the impact that they've had in your relationship with them?
They're the ones that changed the game for us. They're the ones that impacted this wonderful learning institution. They're the ones that are responsible for the recruits that you're seeing commit. They're the ones that are responsible for the way that game was played today and the way it panned out. They're the ones who put us on the map. They're the ones who have the multitude of these cameramen and women and wonderful reporters in this room right now. And I just told them that to their face. So some of them, like Cam, that's been with me since he was a junior in high school, that stuff is tough. Chidozie, just talking with him here and there. BJ played for me when he was 7 and 8 years old, and 9 in Dallas. And I could just keep going on and on and on. I mean, shoot. I don't want to think about it too much because I get emotional, but I don't just coach these young men. I love these young men, like they're family. And I just want them to soar, not just from the football aspect, but as young men in life. And that was tough, just seeing them all around the stage when I called them up in the locker room right before I came here. That's tough. That's tough.
Nikki, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. On a similar note, when you were
Can I get some water, Sam, somewhere? Yes.
when you were standing there between Shiloh and Shador, looking out on the field,
And Junior.
Junior,
There you
what
go.
was going through your mind, and how powerful was that moment?
I didn't. We cool with him, right? He ain't trying to do nothing to me. I'm just like, we've been cool all year, right? Okay. Just making sure. That's tough. I didn't really think about it until, you watching the last seconds tick off the clock. Like, dang, this is it. This is it. Like that. You know how long this journey's been, like with me and my kids. It's been a lot of ups and downs and in and outs and things you guys don't know about that we've overcome. Been a lot of adverse situations, a lot of highlights, man. It's been unbelievable to think that that's the conclusion of the matter just here. That's tough. That's tough.
Amanda Ferguson, Fox 31. What was it like balancing being coach and dad today?
Well, I've always been coaching dad, so I don't know no other way. So it's not tough to balance that situation because I don't know any other way. Just this is the first time I've seen the finish line. Usually we're distant runners. Only sprinters see the finish line from the start. I'm a distance runner, so I never really see the finish line from the start and the day I saw it. So that's tumultuous. That's tremendous. That's heartfelt. I don't know how they're going to handle it, but Shiloh's going to say he's glad that's the last game with me. I know who he is. But the others, it's going to be tough.
Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, Boulder Daily
How you
Camera.
doing,
Two
sir?
questions for you. You mentioned Oklahoma State. You knew they would be a team that would come after you until
Yeah.
you maybe put it on them. You did that very early. How big was that, Travis getting that interception right away, then scoring a touchdown, just kind of putting them on the end right there?
That's what the plan was last week, to jump on them early, to try to make them understand who we are and who they are. It didn't happen that way. We made note of that, and we focused on that all through the meetings as well as all through practice sessions and our pre-game speech as well as our day before speech. We made note of all that so that we could handle our business early on, because when we score early and the defense go 3 and out, it's hard to deal with us.
The second question is, you mentioned Bucky. Because of him, this fan base has gotten to know these players quite a bit because they've seen them all through the well-off media, all these things, and so they've gotten to know these players. How big of a deal was it for you guys to show up like that for this fan base?
Tremendous. I mean, first of all, well-off media has set the standard of college football and how college football is covered by individuals regarding the team. He set the stage for it. It was great, man. I mean, it was great. It was great. It was great. Let's go to the next question.
John Treach, 9 News. For the first time in a while, you're allowing yourself to reflect.
Yeah.
What is most rewarding about this season?
Peggy is number one. We did what we said we was going to do. Number two is when you win, more of your young men get opportunities to go to the next level. Ain't nobody want no losers. Nobody want them. But when you win, everyone looks the part. And we have several young men in the East-West Shrine game. We're going to probably have several more in the Hula Bowl. And our kids are going to play in our bowl game because that's what we signed up to do, and we're going to finish. We're not going to tap out because that throws off the structure of next season. It's a couple teams you take note. They laid an egg in the bowl game, and they hadn't recovered since. We don't plan on doing that. We plan on going out there fighting just like we fought today, regardless of where we are. I wish we had say-so in the bowl because I want to go somewhere near that our fan base could get there economically because I care about them just that much. I think we have one of the baddest mean best, fan bases in the country. I mean, they show up and show out. It was packed today. They're loud, they're boisterous, they're supportive, and I love them. I absolutely love them because I've seen it go from nothing to something. And I think we had a lot, we, not me, we had a lot to do with it, you all included, by the way you cover us, good or bad.
Adam, go ahead.
Hi, Coach.
How you doing,
Congrats
Adam?
on the win. Doing well. You haven't got as many touchbacks as you've wanted this season.
No,
but
no,
Your
whatsoever.
coverage units have been playing with an edge. And
They ain't got no problem. They gonna have to.
Yeah,
The ball is
yeah.
coming out. Yeah.
Have you been proud of that aspect of your team?
We've handled that. We've handled that. We will have touchbacks next year. I promise you that.
Mike, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, how you
Told
doing?
you I'm hitting that portal like never before. I already hit it. Yeah.
How you doing, Coach?
How you doing, sir?
Good. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
You in a elite company. LeBron and his son,
Mm-hmm.
Ken Griffey Sr., Ken Griffey Jr., you, Shiloh, Shador.
Give me some white dudes too now. Don't just make it a black.
Yeah, I mean,
What about the Mannings? You know.
the Mannings.
Yeah. Give me the Mannings. Give me the Watts. Give me some white folks too now. Don't just make this a black thing.
Yeah, I mean, by like far as like coaches, players.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
Elite company. I mean, what does it feel like? Because what you're doing is monumental, it's groundbreaking,
Well-
game changing.
I always say I'm a real dad. I'm a real father. I take fathering serious. I don't take fathering lightly because I know what I wanted, I know what I needed, and I know the situations my fathers, my stepfather, and my biological father were in, and I know what I wanted as a young man. So I take that very seriously. And every move I've made in life has been based on my kids. So I don't make a move without thinking about them first. It's never about me first because I'm going to make it because I know God got me. But I need to get them and make sure they straight. So that's how I calculated many moves I've made through life. They thought it was about me. No, it was about my kids. Now they seeing how it's playing out. Yeah, we got a couple of them. It's probably going to be 1 and 2 in the draft, like I said a long time ago, that nobody wanted to believe me. But the way it's looking, it's going to pan out that way.
Troy, go ahead.
Coach, how are you? Troy Finnegan, CU Sports
How
Report.
you doing, Troy?
Good, how are you? You walking with Jimmy was such a great moment. I wanted to ask
Thank you.
you specifically about that. He's been through a lot. You've talked about him kind of like another son. How important was that for both of you to share that moment together?
Jimmy's like my kid. I love him that much. We've talked about some personal things throughout his couple years, seasons here. I want to go with him Sunday to see his father as well. But he just turned around and asked me. So that's how that transpired. And I said, you shoot, you don't have to ask me twice. I got you. And just speaking the pleasantries along the way, it's unbelievable, man. But I love him that much. And I'm sad that he couldn't physically play because he's a dog. So when he's hurt, because he would have tried everything and given everything to play. And we would have got him the ball. But that's tremendous. And I'm proud that I can assist that young man in any endeavor from here on out for the rest of his life.
Coach Ron Scholes from Ralphie Report. This is the first time that a Colorado team has shut a team out since 2021. What does it mean for a senior-led defense like this to come out and have that kind of performance on senior day?
It means a lot. It means a lot, especially rebounding from getting our butts kicked last week. It means a lot that they understand that they know how to flush stuff in life. They know how to rebound. They know how to just put it behind them and keep on going and look straight ahead. And I'm proud of them for that aspect of things. Rob called a tremendous game. He called a tremendous game last week, but this week we responded. We did the things that were called, and we executed on a high note on every aspect of the game. The way they were getting after it, the way we got after it, we kind of changed philosophies of getting to the ball all week in practice, and it worked. It paid off.
Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Coach Adam Rittenberg with ESPN. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
The Heisman historically has gone to quarterbacks, often on national championship contenders. What is it about Travis that has put himself in this position, like you said, to clinch the Heisman?
You've never seen it before. He's the best player in college football. You could find ways to hate, to criticize, to condemn him, and you won't come out of that looking professional, because now you're just searching for something like the idiots was talking about in the Thorpe, that I guess he didn't have the tackles. Well, if a cornerback has a lot of tackles, that means they caught a lot of balls. That's just stupid. But Travis Hunter proved today, and he's proved every week, that he is the best player in college football. So you got to give me another definition of the award. What's the definition of the award? The award is to go to who? The best quarterback? I don't know how you could be voted in every category at some sort. I think he's up for best offensive player, defensive player, receiver. What he's up for a plethora of things, right?
Yes, 6.
Yeah. Who else has done that? Ever. So I don't waste my time talking about other athletes that's up for the award as well. That's not fair to them. For me to voice my bold opinion on who should win the award and downgrade them. I ain't got to downgrade them. Travis is him, man. Travis is that dude. Ain't nobody could deal with him on either side of the ball. If we put him at punt return, he would be that dude as well, a kick return as well. He's that guy, and his draft status is going to tell everyone who he is. Shouldn't that tell you who he is? He's probably going to be first or second pick out of the whole draft. That should tell you how dominant and prominent he is.
Coach, Daniel Allen, O'Calley, Colorado hasn't been in a position like it is right now since 2016. Are moments like this what you envisioned when you took this job?
No, I wanted to win out. We want to be undefeated. That's the moment I envision. We've lost 3 games. Got our butts kicked last week. We got our butts kicked in Nebraska, and we lost a close one. What was it, Kansas? K-State. Kansas still on my mind for some reason. But we envision the thought process. Like, we know what we have. We know what we got. Now we adding pieces to it. Like, you see it in the recruitment. You're going to see it in the portal that we're going to add tremendous pieces to shore us up so that we can make a run again. We already on that tip. We already on that thing to trying to fill these voids for next season.
And then specifically with this being your guys' first year back in the Big 12,
Right.
in your mind, how immediate or how impactful is having a season like this, your guys'
Well,
first
it's
year back in the
tremendous
top?
impactful for recruiting. It's a tremendous impactful for you all, for our fan bases as well. I mean, you get more viewership, and the stories that you report, you get more notoriety in the things that you write and things that you say, things that you speak, the things that's recorded. Everybody wins. I think that's the thing I really want to impress on all of you. It's not just us winning, you winning too. So when you want to keep this up, because when you're not, half of this room is empty. Ain't nobody got no jobs, right? But when we win it, everybody working. Everybody getting the call. Everybody getting the job. Everybody getting the hit. Hey, go cover Colorado. Isn't that true? So I think we should work together to keep this thing going instead of hating. Let's appreciate one another. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Good or bad, I really do.
Go 2 more. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Coach. Scott Proctor at DMVR. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
Former NFL USC running back Lindell White tweeted during the game that CU is by far the hardest hitting football team in college football.
Awesome.
From your perspective, how far has this team kind of come in terms of physicality, particularly on
Well,
this side of the ball?
we've come tremendous ways. It's so funny because we focused on running to the ball full speed all week long without breaking down. I didn't want them chop their feet breaking down. I wanted them to run through the opponent, and we worked on that all during the week. We stopped practice a couple times and let's start it over. Let's do it over. And young men, they got it. They got it. We showed a couple clips last night of the first play from the twos and then the first plays from the ones. And I said, which ones are the ones and twos? It looks like the twos were the ones, so the ones got to step it up. And they did today. They came out swinging. Proud of them.
Last one, Alex. Go ahead.
Coach Prime, Alex Ramirez, Mile High Sports, the final word. Congratulations on your victory today. When you took over the job 2 years ago, did you ever envision it would be like today? Because what you've done to this program, the community, and not only on that, but nationally, you just recreated just an invigorance with Colorado football, and we thank you for that, Coach.
Thank you. I think we did. It's not just me. These young men played a wonderful role in that as well. Everybody in the program played their part. They did their thing, and I'm thankful, and I'm actually proud of where we are. Did I envision this? Yes, because I think about winning. I never think about losing. I never think about being on the bottom of nothing. So I think about being triumphant and doing the doggone thing and then talking about it profoundly, you know. So I'm happy with where we are. I think we could be better, and we're going to figure that out, and we're going to improve in every area, not just the areas on the field. The coaching staff, the support staff, the training staff, the weight room, the strength and conditioning staff. We're going to improve in every area because we're going to make those changes. Hold on. I know you said this is the last one. Where's my man? My man. No. Yeah. Oh, we got two more. Come on.
Just curious.
No, dog. Come on.
I guess sure.
Come on. Do what you do.
Jack Carlo.
Jack Carlo, my man.
Okay, good way to end the year. Isaiah Harge, you mentioned two-way players in the big game. Just how excited are you for his future here?
This kid is unbelievable, man. I got a nickname for him. He has to tell you what it is. But this kid here works hard every day, makes great grades, never late. You don't have to call him twice for nothing. Remembers his assignments. He has assignments offensively, defensively, as well as special teams. And he don't miss. You know, we put a package in for him to be at running back. I think he got 9 yards or 8 yards on 2 carries, a couple carries. He's phenomenal, and he's always smiling, man. He loves the game, and those are the kind of young men we like to recruit. Those are the kind of young men that we adore, truly. You got one? Oh, well, man. No. You.
Me?
No. Your man behind you. Give him a mic.
Sean, you want me?
Let's go. God bless you. God bless you. I was just trying to, it's Thanksgiving, man. Going into the new year. Let's start something new. You had your shot now, right? I did it. God bless you.
I got one.
Got a question for Shador? Go ahead, Brian.
Brian Howell, the day of the camera. Your dad posted a kind of a throwback Thursday the other day to when you guys first got here, your first time walking around Folsom and kind of checking out the stadium and kind of looking around and envisioning yourself doing things like this. 2 years here, being here and putting up memories like that, how much fun has it been playing in Folsom and you know, kind of second part to that, being able to cap it with a game like that?
It's been extremely fun. For me, I'm not even really thinking about it right now. Like, that's how that's the only con you have when just being focused in life, and when you focus on a goal, is you're not able to enjoy those that other people are able to enjoy. So it hasn't really registered with me yet because I don't even want to think about that type of stuff right now. Even this last year, you know, playing with my brothers, Shiloh, Trav, and Deion Jr. So I haven't, that hasn't settled in for me personally yet. So I don't even want to get in that mental space right now yet. 'Cause I just want to enjoy everything great we have going on here.
Hey, sure. Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. You won the Johnny Unitas Award that was announced before the game. I wasn't sure if you had found that out until after the game, but just being able to
yesterday.
Okay, and then kind of backing it up today with the performance you had, what did that kind of mean to you? I mean, you had 5 touchdowns, over 400 yards. What was that like, just kind of being in the rhythm you were today?
It was kind of similar. We came in this year putting up similar numbers to that game, so we had to leave out doing the same thing. I just enjoyed playing in front of the crowd. Somebody texted me, said they drove all the way from I don't know where to come see us play, and that really meant a lot to me because people spent their hard-earned money and their time just to go out there and see us play. And sometimes we just go out there, go through the motions and things like that. So that's something that stuck with me a lot is the efforts everybody, even in this room, has traveling here, getting this prepared, all just to come watch us play. So I'm truly thankful for that. And I wanted to display how thankful I was today.
You've said that Travis deserves the Heisman Trophy. If this is his last game before the voting, what type of closing argument do you think he made out there today for people?
There's no argument at this point. How many touchdowns he had?
3.
He had 3 receiving touchdowns, interception. He went for another 100 yards. LeJohntay went for 100 yards, almost 200. That's a lot, and that's crazy, the consistency that he has. I feel like that's what the award is about. And, of course, the other contenders in there is having consistency also. But I just hate whenever you got to knock down other players for your guy to win. You know, I don't like that because I respect what Ashton Jincy's doing at Boise State because he's doing an amazing job. And I just hate, talking down or anything like that on somebody else's accomplishments also. So I feel like I wish everybody could win, but that's not what it is. Just getting invited there, that's a win for sure because how many players going to this offseason doing the same regimen, workout, everything is just what difference are you going to make when the lights cut on? And Travis proved that week after week throughout injuries and throughout everything. He's the life of our team.
Hey, Shador, congrats on the Unitas. Got your fast start today,
Mhm.
and then the second quarter kind of hit a little bit of a lull. What was said in the locker room to get you guys back on track?
It's the last game. It's the last home game, so it's like we're not going to go out like that. Dad sat me down, had a talk. And then from then on, that was just like a come to Jesus meeting. Like, all right, you tripping right now. So then I'm like, all right, I got you. So that was kind of reset. It reset for us, and then we was able to go out and continue to put up points, put up numbers. And their defensive coordinator did an amazing job. Majority of snaps we knew they was in, and around that time, that's when they started mixing everything up to where it was a little grayish, So they did a great job, and I'm just thankful going against those different types of challenges week by week, because my favorite thing about playing quarterback is problem solving. So how are we going to solve this problem? And that's what I'll say I enjoy the most about that is just being in the pocket and just solving the problems.
The other day, Coach Prime was asked about whether or not you would play in a bowl game if things don't fall your way on Saturday. Why would it be important for you to finish that out where you see a lot of guys don't do that?
Well, it's a team thing. That's what boils down to it. Me and Travis and a couple other players ain't out there. The buff's not going to look the same initially going out into the game. So we understand the piece we are to the team, just the leaders overall, and the amount of players that would sit out, if we wasn't out there doing it. So we got to lead by example. We can't want them to go out there and play hard, and we're sitting back chilling, So that's something that talked to us about, and I was like, okay. Like, it don't really make a difference to me because I always play almost every game of the season that I could.
Hey, Shador, Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. Back in March, you said, we didn't end the season the right way. I couldn't leave it on that note. It didn't feel right. I know you still have one more game to play, but...
We still didn't finish it the right way. But I can't come back, so it's too late.
Well, similar note, how do you feel like when you look back on this season, how you executed, and do you feel like you can leave Colorado and say, I did everything that I wanted and needed to do?
Yeah, for sure. I'll never go back and change anything in my life that I could have done because it wouldn't make me the man who I am today. So I know the efforts, the mental toughness, everything that it takes to come here and put on that jersey, to come and have the last name, to even represent this university. And it's extremely tough. So the fact we're able to get through all that type of stuff and all these different blocks in our way, we was able to overcome a lot of adversity we have. And a lot of those guys that are injured, I feel bad for, especially Marion Miller, because I wanted to at least play one more season with him because I know what type of player he is. I know how to bring that guy out of him, so that's the toughest thing, but I feel like we did everything we can in this year.
Hey, Shedeur, Joe Rico, My Life Sports. Talk a little bit about, your dad's been there the whole time, right? I mean, through the whole journey. I know it's not really a reflective moment yet. Not everything's finished, but, your first thoughts on just, the journey being kind of coming to the end with your dad and you. It's been great, but, obviously it's going to be gone pretty soon.
It's kind of like deja vu. Like I had this whole thing going on in high school. So that's what it was. I had the same thing going on in high school, and then I was okay with it. I was okay with it, and then he ended up coming to Jackson and all that. Then the rest history after that. But yeah, it's kind of like for me, I say the cycle of life is the same year after year. If you're doing the same thing, it's just at different measures, at different levels that it is. So 4 years ago, I had the same feeling I'm having right now. And it is what it is. Yeah, I already knew at the end of the day it's going to come to an end. Everything in life that's good always comes to an end. That's why you got to value the people you with all the time because you don't know when the end is near. So I valued everything, and I'm thankful for everything that happened.
Two more, go ahead, Scott.
What's good, Shedeur? Scott Proctor, DMVR. Congrats on the win, bro. I remember earlier this season you said at some point that, years ago, Travis took a chance, coming to Jackson State when he could have went pretty much anywhere, with, maybe one game left, with Travis. How would you kind of describe what he's meant to you as a football player, a teammate, a brother, all that?
Yeah, Travis, he a different person. I learned a lot from him also, and he learned a lot from me, so it's vice versa. And his life experiences and the things he could have done and the fact that he sacrificed all that to come and stay here and play with us is amazing, and it's something a lot of athletes wouldn't do at that time. It's like even coming to Colorado initially when we first got here, you wouldn't see too many high recruits come and do all that because now it's a risk. It's a high risk. Everything's easy whenever it's not as much of a risk and everything's going, but whenever you got to start fresh, start new, that's when the people that believe the most is going to get together and make it happen. It's about vision. So Travis had a vision. He's surrounded by the best people that he can be surrounded by to help him achieve his goal and everything he wants to do. So obviously it was a great decision for him, and I'm just waiting to see him on stage hold up the Heisman Trophy.
How you doing, Shedeur? Congratulations on the Unitas Award.
Definitely.
And so I'm curious, are you invited to the Heisman ceremony? And will you go? And the second?
Yeah, I'm going regardless.
Okay, I know that's right.
Even if I'm got Travis' table, he gonna give me a seat.
You gotta hold the trophy with him.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, truthfully. And I don't want to say the wrong answer, so I don't know.
The second one, I know we're looking forward thinking, but like Juju's coming next year.
Mm-hmm.
Have you given him any advice for? Okay, never mind.
Well, other recruits coming in next year.
Next year.
Yeah. My main thing is surround them and give them everything that I wish I could have had. So it's basically set them up for success, and everything in my power I personally could do, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna donate to the collective for sure. Yeah, so it's tax write-off. So yeah, y'all donate to the collective. So I'll make sure we have a super team next year. Yeah, but I'm just happy for the new guys coming in and that we paved the way for them, and now that they just got to take control. They just got to take over. But we're going to make sure everything is good how they need it to be, though, for sure. Thank you.
Nah. Piss 6? Nah, that's crazy.
Oh. How y'all doing? Good, good.
DJ Kenny, Cam, and Craig. Nikki, go ahead and start us.
Hey, DJ. Nikki Edwards, Hughes Sports Report. You're playing against your former team. I know you and Ollie Gordon used to be roommates.
Yeah.
What was it like? Were you able to chop it up with him before or after the game? And what was it like playing your former team?
Oh, yeah. I chopped it up the week leading up to the game. Before we came out, you know, he was walking the field. I made sure to go meet him, talk to some former teammates, and then we also chopped it up after the game, too. So, yeah.
You came here at the beginning of the year. Obviously, you guys had a good year last year in Stillwater, and now kind of roles reversed. What did it feel like to get the win today? Did it kind of justify kind of the decision and the move for you, or had that been done a while ago?
No, I really wasn't even thinking like that. Honestly, it was just like the win was for the seniors, you know, like Cam, you know, Colorado legend right here for real. So really, we're just playing for them.
Cam, one for you. What did it mean for the defense to rebound this week? You know, the way that you guys did after last week.
Yeah, not more as of last week. I mean, we lost. We took it on the chin. I mean, we just got knocked out and we lost. So we took it on the chin. We not think too much about last week. It was all about the, like he said, it was about the guys that's not gonna be here no more. Just make sure we at least get this shutout, one shutout. We've been talking about it all year. I mean, Levante Bentley was the main guy. He said every week to get a shutout. And we just wanted to make sure we did. That's why at the end, them guys really buckled down and handled their business. I mean, the backup guys that was in there. So that just showed the brotherhood we have here and the brotherhood that's been building here.
Cam, Scott Proctor, DMVR. Congrats on the win, y'all. I caught a video you came afterward, just kind of, taking some moments after the game to kind of soak up those last moments at Folsom. What was kind of going through your mind in that moment, and how would you kind of describe these last, 2 seasons here in Boulder?
It was I was there giving thanks to God for putting me in this position, putting me in a position where I've been able to thrive, and when I got a chance to to make my dreams a reality. So that was the thing I was thinking about, and I was just thinking spend my last few moments inside my favorite playground on Folsom Field. I mean, nothing like it in the world. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else but today. So I was just taking it in one last time just to have clarity with the stadium, and just respect to all the fans and all y'all guys. Man, I appreciate y'all.
Tyler King with the Denver Gazette. For both of you guys, I mean, you started the game really fast. I think it was a TFL, a sack, and then Travis had the pick. I mean, how important was that, and did you just feel kind of the wave of momentum and energy for you guys after that first series?
Excuse me. I always feel like Coach always makes like starting fast an emphasis, like he makes that the main thing. He wants us to start fast, So we just went out and executed, really.
For me, it was kind of personal with me for the team to start fast, for the defense to start fast. I feel like when I play well, we play well. When I don't play as well, we don't play as well. So I feel like last week I kind of failed the guys by starting out a little slow. I missed the tackle early, so I feel like I killed the guys. So I came in this game when to focus on starting the game fast and just being the match that scratched the fire. So that was big for me to get that first play and it kind of built from there.
DJ, how nice was it for you to get one in the end zone? And you got to talk to me about the celebration.
Man, it was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. The night before I dreamed about it. It was kind of premeditated, the celebration, honestly. So I was like, man, if they mess up and throw one my way, I'm gonna make them pay for sure. So I kind of had it already in my head, and I just pulled it out.
Ron Scholes from Ralph Report. you guys just had Colorado's first defensive shutout since 2021, and Oklahoma State had 10 3-and-outs today, 6 consecutive owns. What does it mean to bounce back in that manner on senior day?
Like we said earlier, it was just it was Mando that send me. I keep saying them like me, send the seniors out the right way. I'm just saying you do anything. It's easy to when it's a game, you just trying to win the game. But it was a lot more on the line today.
Yeah.
Everybody understood that. Everybody took the selfish out of it and said, man, we're gonna do it for y'all guys, man. We're gonna come out and get this shutout. I mean, even the guys that came in the fourth, like even the starter guys, we had seniors playing behind us. It was like, man, let them guys play. Like, let them get some burn in the fourth. Let them get the burn the whole fourth. And them guys, we talked to them guys like, man, we got to get the shutout. Let's get the shutout. So everybody was on the same thing. It was kind of just the brotherhood we got. It wasn't too much about. We wasn't really thinking about it last week. For real, we let that go. So it was all about the brotherhood and the senior.
Facts.
Jack Harlow with Buffalo's Wire. Kind of going off what you just said there, Cam. Just how proud of you were that last group. I think it was like first and goal from the 4,
Facts.
and to hold them there. Just what was it like watching from the sideline?
Man, it was great. It was great. I know I talking to my boy Hearn, Jay Wester, Gant, Travis J. A lot of guys don't get a lot of play time, but I know how good they really are. And it was big for them, man. It was big for me. That was probably the best moment of my season so far. Just getting that stop on the 4 for them guys.
Romy, go ahead.
For both of you, but for Cam as a senior, when you look at this class, what do you think the legacy that you guys left on this program? And then DJ as a sophomore, what do you think that these guys left who will not be here next year?
I'm from Alabama. So I remember the 2009 Alabama team that's kind of struck the match for the run that Alabama went on. So coming this year, I always wanted to be the standard. I wanted to come in here and set a standard for us to live our years and years on hand. I mean, like guys like DJ. So when they come back next year, they know the standard. So when we bring guys in here, or freshman guys in here, we have a standard set. When I came here, we didn't have a standard. So that was the biggest thing for me. I wanted to set the standard, man. Our standard is to dominate. Our standard is to win. Our standard is to 9-10 game win season. That's the standard. So we just want to come here and start a standard here. And guys like DJ and Colton Hood and RJ and Savion Riley, guys like that can continue to live by our standard.
Yeah, basically what Cam's saying, like to top it off a little bit, they set the tone for us early, during the season, what was expected of us, everybody doubted us and everything, but, you got to tune that out and just put your head down and work, That's why he got an L on his chest, on his jersey, because he set the tone early. He know how to do things right. He set the standard. So they definitely left a culture for us, to build on, to keep pushing, making better and everything. So, yeah.
Question for both of you guys. Coach Prime said he's not going to watch any of the games tomorrow, but there's some results tomorrow that could impact whether you guys play next week or not. Will you guys watch the games tomorrow?
Yeah, I watch it as a fan. Like Coach Prime said, we had our chance to do it, and we didn't have a lot of business. So, by God's mercy, if He makes something happen for us and we're able to get there, we'll be a blessing and we'll be ready to play. But we just watching it as a fan. We handled what we had to do today, so that was the only thing we could do about it.
Just a quick follow-up to that. Knowing the only thing you could control was how you played today, was that a big part of your motivation today as a team to say, let's go do our part, get this win, and then let things happen?
Yeah, it was the control what you can control. We can't control whoever got to lose for us to win. I don't even know whoever got to lose for us to win. We can't control that, so we just control the controllables.
Yeah, it was just an emphasis on finish this whole week. Finish strong. Finish for your teammates, for your brothers, for the supporters out there and everything. So yeah, we really it was for the seniors mostly, I feel like, but God got us. So if it's in our path, if He got it for us, then it'll be done.
Two more. Go ahead, Michael.
How you guys doing, fellas?
Good.
Hey, great game. What does it mean to you guys? Y'all make history every week. I mean, whether it's a win or a loss. What does it mean to y'all coming here, playing for Coach Prime, in front of these fans, national TV every game? What does it mean to y'all?
It mean a lot, honestly. Everybody know who Coach Prime is. How confident he is, his swagger, everything. And then when he just pour into you, it just builds you up. So I say it's just been a blessing, having him as a coach, as a mentor, as another father figure, really.
We expect to make history every week. It's expectation here now. and we just go out every week and try to do the best we can and handle our business, and it just happens. I mean, we're not chasing records, we're not chasing history or anything. We're just trying to win football games. So, and that's how it happens. If it happens, it happens.
Last one, Adam, go ahead.
Cam, you talked about the standards and the expectations changing.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I had started calling.
Oh, sorry. You talked about how the standards and expectations have changed during your time here. When you're able to come back as an alum, whether it's next year, 2 years, 3 years, what's going to look different around here?
We're gonna have trophies in the trophy case. They got not with 2016 in it. We're gonna have 2025 trophies, 2026, 2027 trophies. That's the standard. That's the standard to win. To win at the end of the day. I know these guys gonna come back next year and have to handle business how they're supposed to. So it's a standard now. Not too many guys are. Everybody bought in. Everybody bought in. Like even the backup guys, the young guys that didn't play as much. I talk about Colton Hoods a lot, but I also Carter Stoudemire, the guys that they're bringing it on. They know the standard is to win. So we're gonna go out. They're gonna win a lot of time. They're gonna win a lot of games this year. I mean, we've seen we can commit every day. So it's a standard here to win, and a lot of people y'all gonna love to see us us in the future.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good. Appreciate y'all.
That's it today, guys. Press box 4:30.